Hello and welcome to my Unity project. This is Skull Blaster, and we have added a game manager script, and now the player can shoot these zombies out of the way. So let's hop into this code and check it out. Here is the game manager. Um, so this game manager is going by the singleton principles, meaning that there is only one game manager in the whole game, but the whole game can access it. This is a good thing because the whole game needs to access it to get what we need for it to do, but it's a bad thing because if everything can access it, then it's really easy to mess up a lot of things at one time. Um, so, some things that it controls is the spawning in the zombie star at the beginning of the game, the level. So this is saying that this is a public variable that we get to select in the inspector window along with this spawn point that is going to be where it spawns. Now here we have a list that we're going to create, keeping track of how many zombies are in the level still. And then here we have this variable that is calling the game manager a static variable. That means that it is global. It can be accessed from anywhere. Um, so here on our first thing, when the player first wakes up, right? If the game manager exists, then we're going to go ahead and assign it as the static variable, and we don't want it to destroy when we go to the next level. We want it to stick around. And so when we go to the next level, if it is still there, then we're going to destroy the next one that's going to try to create. Um, because when it starts, it's going to try. So down here on the start, we're going to go ahead and put the zombie star in there at this zombie star point if they are there. That's what this instantiate means. Go ahead and spawn them to that point and to the rotation of that spawn point. So down here, the next thing that we have is our death volume, where we're going to keep track of how many zombie stars are in the game still. So if the game manager is there, then we're going to go ahead and add to the list that we're keeping track of our zombie star deaths. And right here is on the collision every time that is going to go ahead and kill the zombie star with the player. So it's going to be like you know, they're going to die together. You run into one, you're both dead. So then the next instance that we have to worry about is our shooting. So to shoot, we create this public abstract variable with our shoot component. And then we have this children of it. This is going to be connected to the player pawn. So game, this is going to have the projectile, the bullet, prefab connected to it, and we are going to go ahead and designate a shoot speed of 20, but it can be changed in the inspector if they so choose. Here, this transform player, this is where the bullet is going to spawn whenever we go to shoot. And we're going to offset that just a little bit right here with this variable. So at the start of this, we're going to go ahead and get the pawn component so that the shooter can access it. And we can spawn it there. Now, if the projectile is there, then we're going to go ahead and instantiate it or spawn it at the player's position. And we're going to also spawn it at their rotation. We're then going to call in this projectile mover right here, which is going to set it into motion. Because if we don't leave this, it's just going to spawn it in place and stay there, not go anywhere. So we call this, which is going to transform the position of that bullet at the shoot speed that we designated. And then we don't have to worry about it sticking around. So then the next bit is to shoot the zombie. This is what happens whenever the bullet collides with the zombie. We're calling that Death Destroy component. And it's going to go ahead and tell us you shot the zombie star, or if it doesn't pull it, then pooh, death is taking a break. We cannot kill the zombie at this time. And by the way, this shooting can be accessed in the the player controller. You can choose which button you want to use. The shoot button, it's going to tell you whenever you use it, the shot fired, unless the controller's not there, and then you couldn't get shooter anymore. Alright, so now let's go into the game. Here we can see I'm already in the game manager component. This is where our zombie star is going to spawn, where our spawn point is. Designate those two things. Here in the player controller, you can see where we have designated the bullet as our projectile. This is the shooter speed designated in here. So this is 50 in here. It will override the 20 unless I change it. We'll just leave it there and it'll let it shoot fast. And this is that offset from where it's going to spawn right in front of the player. And then here we have our zombies, which they have our death volume, keeping track of how many there are in the game. You're going to let them get shot and going to let them die because we need that. Then here, our extra little bit, I added my own song that I created as a background noise because background music is fun. Alright, so let's test this baby out. Here we go. That background music is played. Kind of loud, but it's still playing. Here we go. Shoot this guy, he's dead. You can see our list right here. It has subtracted this guy. Shoot him, subtract there. Shoot that one. Gone. And then lastly, suicide. We're all dead. Missing all of them. Our list worked. We're good to go.